This is a video by Richmond. Today we're working on a Dodge Dakota pickup truck, and this happens to be a 2003 model. And as you can see, our job for today is to replace a door glass window. First thing we need to do is take the window crank handle off the door, which is always fun with that little clip in there. Get your tool in there. And you got to find the right place. And this one right here. It is not much fun. There it is. You can see the little clip has come out. Now once we get that far, we can take it off. And there's that little bugger that gives us all the trouble right there. Next we need to remove this Phillips head screw that's underneath this little cover here. You can see it right there. And we'll go in there and just remove that. There we are. Underneath the armrest here, you'll find another Phillips head screw. And we need to remove that one. Next we need to remove this Phillips head screw right here on the bottom corner of the door panel, and there is one on the other side also, the other corner. I'm working on the left corner, so there is one on the right corner, so we need to get those. And we can't forget this Phillips head screw way up here on the top. Okay, it's in a little well. There it is. Now this inner door panel is very similar to the Saturn. It has little hooks on it. So all you do is grab a hold of it and just pull it up like that, and she's off. Next we need to take the two control arms off. And hopefully you can see this. Here's the top one right here. Just like that. And remove the arm like that. Next we need to remove this weather strip piece right here. Next we need to remove the three 10mm nuts to secure the side mirror on. And we're doing that so we can get our outer weather stripping off. Next we need to remove this outer door weather stripping right here. Just pull that up. It'll come off just like that. Next, I'm gently going to peel back the rain deflector here, weather deflector, very carefully. Next, we need to take the crank handle, make sure the little clip is not in there, put it in the door, and we need to crank it all the way down the regulator to the bottom. Next we need to take the front run channel that the glass goes up and down in right here. It's held on by one 10mm bolt. There's the bolt. Now once we get the bolt out, we can just reach in here, grab a hold of it, and just pull down. And we can just leave that right in the door, right out of the way. Now the glass is held on the regulator by two 10mm bolts, one here and one right there. Now they made the slot large in the regulator, so all I have to do is loosen that nut and it'll go right through like that. Of course, I've got no glass here because mine is busted, but that's the piece that was on the glass. So we need to loosen those right now. Alright, now we're ready to put our new glass in place. Just remember, have the nuts right here about halfway out on those studs. And we want to go through the door on the outside, drop it down, and we want to just take those nuts and they'll go right in on the track right there. Slide it over just like that. It's in. Now all we have to do is tighten those two 10mm nuts. Next thing we want to do is slide the window over till it's inside the right track. Next we need to get the left track in. And I've got my hand on it right now, holding it in place. And if you look up here, right here is the little window you can see to engage the little clip on that track right there. Right there, she's engaged. And if we go down here to the mount hole right here, there is the bolt hole right here. And actually it left a nice little mark in the paint. So what we'll do, we'll make sure that that is lined right up there and tighten that bolt. Now before we put everything back in, let's put the crank handle on. Make sure our window works properly. Look at that. Excellent. Nice and smooth. Great. Okay. Now, all the hard stuff's done. Just have to reverse our steps, put the weather strip barrier back on and hook our rods back up. That's it. We'll have replaced our door glass on our Dodge Dakota.